Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And PJ.
And we're coming to you again from Hawaii here, Pete. This is beautiful. This right here is Kapalua on the west end of the Big Island, and we're not on the Big Island right now, but we're close by.
Yes, we are.
We got out and got a little bit of golf going on this week, so we're all rested and ready for this game. I don't know about the Beewolves. Hopefully they've done some rest as well.
I agree. I'm hoping we can get out and hit that other course before we leave.
Yes. Well, this is the first team that we played this season, Pete, that we're playing back to back. The first game, not our best. It was like Groundhog Day, Pete, or deja vu. First, the Beewolves flashed some potential by putting two runners on base in the top of the first, only to have Buster Biggs hit into a predictable double play. We've seen that so many times. And that was just before Poke Foster decides to play catch with Javi Yatter to dash their hopes and end the side. We saw another strong performance early on by Japani, Pete, who I know we both admire, with their first K in the bottom of the first. But the next two batters made it on before Moonshada takes her deep to left center field, bringing in 2 runs, and the Nemesis jump out in front pretty quick. I mean, I know at this point I was like,
yeah,
come on.
Yeah, it was early. Yeah, again, it's a situation where the Beewolves over the last 2 games kind of get off to a good start. Unfortunately, they're unable to capitalize it in the first inning, and so I think the game just quickly shifts into the other direction.
Yeah, well, Japani, she refused to let that get through her though. She put 2 more batters away in the second. First Pickleford, and then Leather, and she even does what she can to contribute to the offense. So here we have in the top of the third inning with this single past the mound. It was so clear she wasn't going to give up, Pete. She really showed determination.
Yeah, she was the only pitcher on the Beewolves with a win this season, and she really wanted that second one. Unfortunately, it just wasn't going to be.
Yep. Well, she continued the defensive performance by blanking Sports, who didn't like the call there, and then Moonshada to rack up her 5th K. But in the end, it was a game of doubles, Pete. The Beewolves were hitting into double plays like this one by Foster in the 4th, while the Nemesis hit doubles like this one here by Taters in the bottom of the same inning. And Japani racks up another K in the bottom of the 5th against Yatter, but the Nemesis break through once again with this double by Jock Sports off a high inside fastball later that inning with 2 runners on, both making it home on the play, and it's 4-0 Nemesis.
That was pretty much all.
Yeah. I'm losing you a lot. I hope this doesn't happen during the game. But anyway, Dusty Winder comes in relief and gets comfortable quick, delivering this strikeout upon taking the mound. He looked good out there, putting another batter away, and again in the bottom of the 6th. Then both teams played defensively from there, with the Beewolves' last real chance coming in the top of the 9th after Aloro Franco hit a beautiful triple, only to get thrown out at home after Poke Foster hits this one out to Jackie Slam in center field. Pete, she paused after the catch, and Slam really hurls it from center field. It was an impressive throw from that distance, and that was it for the Beewolves, as Hanley Dexteris puts an end to things when he clunks this pitch up near his face in an awkward short fly ball back to Harbor Mouth to end the game in fitting fashion, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, they're struggling with their offense, and even when they start hitting and start getting base runners, then all of a sudden the base running errors start to rear their ugly heads. So yeah, they're struggling.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can bring it back here around today. Before we go into today's game, though, Pete, it looks like we do have 14 games to report. We're starting with the Herbisaurs out in Detroit against the Heaters. You want to give us the lowdown on that one?
I certainly will. The Herbisaurs and the Heaters. Herbisaurs take an early lead. The Heaters start to come back, but the Herbisaurs just completely outdistance them and take it 22-5.
Wow, the Sirloins was the front runners and win 5-0.
Overdogs in the Hot Corners, and the Hot Corners have won their second game 5-4.
Uh-oh. Water Bullets at the Gold Coats 3-0.
Freedom in the Wild Pigs, and the Wild Pigs with the best record, but the Freedom hang one on them 6-2.
Grapplers was the Outlaws and win it 4-3.
Front runner.
Blowfish the Freebooters.
Moonstars.
And the Freebooters win it. I'm sorry, 11-7. You cut out. There you go.
Sandcats and the Arctics. It's back and forth, and the Arctics win it 9-4.
Buzzards then visit the Hot Corners and they beat them 2-1.
Herbivores and the Warblers. Herbivores take that one 2-1.
Sawteeth go at the Water Bullets and the Sawteeth win it big 7-2.
Wide Loads and the Moose. The Moose win that one 2-1.
The Platypi go up to visit the Overdogs and it's all Platypi 9-4.
Yes, sir. So that'll shake up the conference.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to start or do you want me to?
Sure. The Pioneer Conference, over in the Pioneer Conference, the Pathfinder Division, the Burners and the Freedom are locked up atop the Pathfinder Division with records of 7-4, but hot on their heels the schedule find themselves a half game out of first place.
Down in the Uncharted Division, you got the Wild Pigs taking that one with a 10-2 record, and then behind them 3 games back is the tied Buzzards and the Platypi.
And then down in the Journey Division, the Sandcats with a record of 8-4 are holding a 1-game lead over the Freebooters, who are at 7-5 on the season.
All right, 2 good teams there. I like both of them.
Yeah.
Here in our own Explorer Conference, at the Seafair Division, you got the Jacks ahead, a half game at the 7-4 record, and the Gold Coats closely behind them at 7-5.
In the Trade Division, our very own home division, the Trade Division, the Nemesis are holding a half-game lead over the Herbivores with a record of 7-4. Herbivores, by virtue of the schedule, half-game behind the Nemesis with a record of 7-5. Our own Beewolves are 1-10, 6 games out of first place in the Trade Division.
Well, this would be we could drop that to 5 with a win here today, Pete.
Let's hope, yeah. Let's get this moving in the right direction finally, please.
And in the Curiosity Division, you got the Moonstars in first place, tied with the Warblers, both at 7-5.
Yeah, and the Wide Loads and the Sawteeth right behind them at 6-6, only a game back. So that's that Curiosity Division is going to be the one to watch this year, I think. That's going to be an exciting division. Well,
after 11 games, we're officially 1/4 of the way through the season, and the Beewolves are still looking for that elusive second win. Pete, this would be a big one here. When you look at the bars there, you got a Speed Demons team against Extreme Power Hitters. We should lose, but maybe that worked that to our advantage. Maybe they're not expecting anything and we come from behind.
Well, I hope so. I hope we could just take it outright. Again, the first game against the Nemesis here in Hawaii, again, for power hitters, Fran Japani and Dusty Winder combined to keep the Nemesis in the ballpark. They did not give up one home run. So if Deshaun Levon can come out and do kind of the same thing, keep the ball in the park, I think we got a pretty good shot at it, We got to be careful we don't shoot ourselves. We got to get off to that early start like we have been, but we got to cash in. We got to get players, runners across the plate.
I hope Deshaun Levon turns it around, but he's going to have to turn it way around. The man is pretty tense right now. Only southpaw. His velocity's pretty low. His movement's pretty low. He's still pretty accurate, so at least he should be able to get the ball where he wants to end up. He's 0 for 2 on the season with a 17.36 ERA, Pete, and a 3.21 whip. So we're hoping for better things for Levon.
Yeah, we are. And the notable players that Beewolves are going to try out, of course, Laura Franco at first base. She has been tearing the cover off the ball since putting on the Beewolf jersey. She's been fun to watch. She's hitting .444 with no home runs, but in that first game against the Nemesis, she rocked a couple. I think she's getting ready to go yard here any day. Buster Biggs, is that his name?
Yes.
Buster Biggs out in left field. He's
you asking game 11?
Yeah, no. Billy LeBoink and Buster Biggs. It's the BB, LeBoink. But Buster Biggs in left field, he's hitting 262 with 2 home runs. Our very tense superstar shortstop, Hanley Dexteras, is hitting 222 on the season, and he's starting to build up that batting average. So he's moving into the leadoff position, which is his normal batting position. Hopefully, we'll see some good things for that. Come out of him.
Can't wait for him to turn it around. Yeah, he's been tense all season long. The Nemesis are going to throw on the mound there. They got Jacob Marshmallow is going to be their starter pitcher. He doesn't put much on the ball, and it doesn't put much movement either, but he's really pretty accurate. He's got no stats right now. 0-0 with a 0 ERA and a 0.78 whip, so I don't know the story about Jacob Marshmallow.
Yeah, me neither, but I'd like to figure it out because it seems maybe a limited limited play time. Maybe kind of like some of our players. Maybe he took a shot early on, and
it's a dangerous game.
did not play him a whole lot. But the Nemesis have some really intimidating players over there. They're notable players. Jackie Slam in center field. She is juiced and just tearing the cover off. Shortstop. He's hitting 372 with 4 home runs. And Hito Munshada, the third baseman, 318 with 4 home runs. And all of their power bars are just pegged at the top. All 3 of them make great connectivity. Munshada is better than average, whereas the other 2 are almost excellent. Of the 3, Jackie Slam has the most speed. Sports is about average, and Moonshot is a little slow on the base paths. But all 3 of them, Moonshot doesn't really need to run fast if he's hitting 4 home runs.
Yeah, I think
you don't have to run fast when you're jogging around the bases.
I think the Beewolves will be well served to play their outfield back on those guys.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of playing back.
Well, even though 2 tense people are sitting on the bench, we still have 3 in the lineup. Starting off, the lineup's going to be Hanley Dexteras at shortstop, playing a little bit tense, but the superstar's going to break out at some Pete. Buster Biggs out there in left field doing his thing. He played a good game the last game, so we're hoping to see more from Buster today. Steve Monstour is going to come in relief for Johnson Swanson, whose rumors are swirling about Swanson's potential leaving, but I think I've heard the rumors that he's going to get another chance to show himself. We'll see. Franco in the game today, though. Laura Franco at first base. Did I say Monster? Franco. I got Franco's at first base. I'm sorry. LeBoink in right field as usual. He didn't have a great game the last game, so we're looking for him to get back into it. Freddie Knox, the second baseman. He's coming in relief of Gina Torrance, who's been working herself to death, so we're going to give her a little bit of a break here in Hawaii. Bertha Banks is hanging in there at third base despite a poor batting average. We'll see if she can turn that around. You got Magic Moore in center field doing his thing, his contact against left-handed pitchers, even though we got a righty on the mound. And Deshaun Levon will take the mound, hopefully shake his intensity. He's got the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the slider, the changeup, and he's fresh as a daisy, Pete. You ready to play the ball?
I'm ready to play some ball.
Let's do it here. Playing ball in Hawaii. At the lovely Shaka Sports Trip. I'm going to miss Hawaii, Pete.
Me too.
It's a wonderful place. Aloha.
Bonjour.
That means whatever you want it to be. Tell us about those Nemesis that are taking the field in front of our eyes.
All right, the Nemesis have Slam in center field, Sports at shortstop, Hutier at second, Moonshot at third, Taters playing first base, Yatter in right field, and he's tense. Staples catching, and he's hurting. Dangerfield in left field, and Marshmallow pitching. Coming up in the top of the first, Hanley Dexteras, Buster Biggs, and Steve Munch. Capacity crowd. They really draw them in out here in Hawaii.
They do. There's some white shirts out there, though.
Now batting.
Despite their record, the Beewolves bring a crowd.
That's right. Dexteras is tense. He's hitting 222 on the season. First offering for Marshmallows in there for a cold strike. Owens a shot to the first baseman, Taters, who picks it up, takes it himself, steps on the bag to retire. Dexteris.
It's another one, good contact, but just went right to somebody. Buster Biggs hitting 262 on the season, standing in the left-hand box. Takes the first pitch in there, predictably a strike by Marshmallow. Second one, the outside corner. He flubs that one to Hotier at second base. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Steve Monstour.
Steve Monstour hitting 214 with a home run and an RBI. He's got power against right-handed pitching, so he's looking forward to seeing what Marshmallow's got. The first pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's high. Ball one. 1-1. Smash down the first baseline, foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up into left center field. Center fielder is calling everybody off, and Jackie Slam makes the grab to retire the side. 1-2-3. Coming up in the bottom of the bottom of the first, Jackie Slam, Jacques Sports, and Javier Hotier. Going to get a look at Deshaun Levon. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Center fielder, Jackie Slam.
Jackie Slam.
Hitting 333 on the season with 3 RBIs. She's juiced. She's got a ton of power, a ton of contact. And I got to remember that the outfield needs to go back on her there. They're going deep. For the Slam lady, standing in the left-hand batter's box. Second pitch in there outside. Ball one. 1 apiece. Bottom of the first. Still no score, at least at this point. Fastball popped up behind the plate. Monstour's ranging over to grab it. Slams out of there, Pete.
Now batting.
Yes, sir.
Jock Sports 372 on the season with 4 home runs. Well, that's dangerous. And the outfield's going to go back for him as well. Levon winds up, delivers the first pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Jock Sports. His 5th pitch, low and inside, ball 2. Looks like he's playing the corners on the Sportsman there. Check swing outside, it makes it though. Strike 1, 2-1 the count. Good crowd here on hand, like Pete said today. That one's going. Hanley Dexteris grabs one, Pete. But it's not in time. He actually got that ball, but it was slow and Sports was fast, so he's on first base with 1 out. Hotier hitting 341 on the season. Hopefully he can hit into a double play. That wouldn't be a nice medium pressure situation here. First pitch outside corner fouled off. The outfield's going to go deep for Hotier. Deshaun Levon looks cool, delivers. That one's going to Dexteris, who couldn't reach it. And the runners are going to advance to first and second with 1 out. And here comes Hito Moonshada, power hitter, who likes the high pitch. He's hitting 387. There's not a whole ton of... Oh, no. Strike on the inside corner. Outfield's going deep for Moonshada as well. Check swing on that one. Ball 1. 1-1-1 with 1 out. Another ball there. 2-1 the count. Bottom of the first. Still nobody, no score, but 2 on base. Plays at third base. There's a hit down the line, but it's foul. Quickly 2-2. Deshaun Levon's hoping to get out of this one here. Curveball misses inside. 3-2. Full count to Hito Moonshada. 15th pitch is high, and Moonshada takes his base. And the bases are loaded now with 1 out. And Nash Taters comes up, and the pressure is on now, Pete. The outfield going back for Taters.
I don't think Deshaun Levon's going to last.
Gets the first pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Play at any base. To Nash Taters, who's hitting 267. 2 quick strikes by Levon. Hopefully he can get him here. Taters chewing his gum. Standing in the left-hand batter's box against the left-hander. Deshaun Levon gets the signal, winds up, delivers, pops that one up, infield. Waving it off is Monstour's going to come grab it. For out number 2, Pete, we're 1 away and get out of a dangerous situation. And Javier comes up, 222 on the season. He's an RBI dud that likes the outside pitch. And he's looking a little bit tense in there, so that bodes well for the Beewolves. Deshaun Levon closing in on 20 pitches, gets a signal, delivers. That one's hit to left field, out by LeBoink, who grabs it, Pete.
Whew. Yeah, not a good look. I mean, I'm having trouble locating his pitches. Elora Franco, Billy LeBoink, and Freddie Knox facing Marshmallow, who threw 8 pitches in that first inning.
Now batting.
These Beewolves are going to have to make this guy work.
They are.
If
They
we
are.
make this guy, give this guy a call game, that's going to be.
Franco's hitting 444. Takes the first pitch, ball low. 1-0 to count. Franco looking good out there. Smashes that one in right center like she is apt to do, and that's going to be another double for Franco. Oh no, she's hanging up at second base, just running in there. Bad calling by the third base coach.
Now batting, the right fielder, Billy Levon.
Billy
LeBoy hitting 237 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. Franco led off with a single. That was outside. Ball 1. 1-0. There's a smash deep to center.
Oh, it's caught, and she's going for third. It's an outfield fly. We got Franco at third, Pete, 1 out. Let's do this again.
1 out.
It's like a redemption, isn't it?
Batting, the second
Sure.
baseman, Freddie Knox.
Freddie Knox comes up, only hitting 125 on the season, but he's got good contact, Pete. So he could do something here. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Franco's taking the lead off at third. That one's in there for the strike. 1 apiece. Top of the second. Still no score. Gets that down the line. It's a fair ball. They're going to get him out, but the run comes in. No, he's safe, Pete. They dropped the ball,
yeah.
and they beat out the run.
Third baseman.
And the Beewolves are on the board.
That's right. 1-0. Bertha Banks, the third baseman. She's hitting 158 on the season.
Ooh.
1 out. Pitcher. Pickoff. Okay. Ball 1. No strikes. That one's outside. Ball 2. 2-0. The hit and run. They're going to second. They don't get the runner at second. It was a hit and run, and Freddie was able to get in there, but Bertha Banks was called out at first. So 2 outs. Man at second.
All right, Magic Moore comes up at 192 on the season. First pitch outside corner, strike 1, 0-1 the count, with 2 outs. Second one floats in there for strike 2, 0-2 the count. Looking for one more, and there it is. Oh, ball, it's a little bit high. Good eye by Magic Moore. That one's inside. Oh! Inside corner, he didn't swing strike out.
Bottom of the second, Stacy Staples, Cheryl Dangerfield, and Jacob Marshmallow are going to face off against Levon, who threw 19 pitches in the first inning. God. 1 walk and 2 hits. God. Staples is hitting 406 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs.
Oh. I see what you're saying.
In there, called strike. Yeah, it was really hard trying to locate those pitches. There's a shot in the center. Magic Moore picks it up and gets it into second base quickly, but runner on first with no outs. Terrell Dangerfield, the center fielder, he's hitting 429 with 3 RBIs. The runner at first doesn't have a lot of speed, so she's not a big steal threat. Swing and a miss. Dangerfield offers at that pitch. 0-1. That's in there for a called second strike. Dangerfield is in the hole. 0-2. That one's high. Ball 1. 1-2. No outs in the bottom of the second. Beewolves with a 1-0 lead. That's in there for called third strike. Dangerfield didn't even swing. 1 out. Runner at first. Jacob Marshall, the pitcher, is coming up. He has no batting average so far this season. He's got a little bit of power. Not a very good contact hit. That's foul. He bunts, foul for a strike. 0-1. No outs. 1 out.
Oh, he bunts his way safe, Pete. Infield bunt, and he's there.
Bunts a single. It was supposed to be a sacrifice. Unfortunately, nobody could get to the ball fast enough, and I guess Marshmallow's got some speed. So Jackie Slam hitting 326. Steps in. Popped up. Just in foul territory along the third baseline. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Jock Sports, the shortstop. He's 1 for 1 with a single, hitting 386 with 4 home runs and 9 RBIs.
Oh, he anticipated it. Oh, no.
And that's a 3-run home run for Jock Sports. in the bottom of the second inning.
How do you anticipate a slider on the first pitch outside?
418 feet. That's his 5th home run and 10th RBI of the season. Second baseman Javier Hotier steps in. Bases are clear. 2 outs, bottom of the second. The Nemesis have taken a 3-1 lead. That's a shot by Hotier. It's going back to, oh, it's off the wall. He's going in the third. Hotier with a double off the wall in right field.
Jeez.
Ito Munchada steps in. He's hitting 318, likes the high pitch. There's a runner at second. Does not have a lot of speed. Oh. And a base hit. Another base hit. Runners
Can't get anything
at
past
first and third. No. Yeah. First and third with 2 outs. Again, the Nemesis don't have a lot of speed on the base paths. They're not a big threat to steal. It's in there for called second strike. Taters is behind 0-2. He's hitting 261. There's a shot just foul along the third baseline. 0-2, 2 outs. There's a shot.
Oof.
Caught by Buster Biggs in left field. But 7 hits for the Nemesis and after 2 innings. And they're leading 3-1. Deshaun Levon, Hanley Dexter's, and Buster Biggs going to look at Jacob Marshmallow. He's thrown 22 pitches. Levon's tense. This is his first at bat. Does not seem to have any batting average at this point. It's a ball. A dive by Jock Sports. Makes the grab and throws the Taters at first to retire Levon. Dexter steps up.
He's 0 for 1 today. Only 217. Hopefully he could change that here, Pete. There's his pitch, but it's a strike. 0-1 the count. Top of the third. Reaches out and pushes that one to Sports. It's the Jock Sports Show. Sports to Taters.
Yeah.
Let's see if Buster Biggs hits this one to Sports.
0 for 1, hitting 256, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, 2 outs in the top of the third. That one was high, ball 1.
Really?
That's hit to Jock Sports, who throws the Taters to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Coming up, Javier, 0 for 1. Stacy Staples, 1 for 1. And Churl Dangerfield, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Levon's thrown 36 pitches. He's got a strikeout, a walk, and given up 7 hits.
Now batting.
Phew.
Right fielder.
Not looking good from Javier. Comes up, he's tense. I didn't see what he was on the day there. First pitch inside ball. Second pitch coming in. Ball. 2-0 the count.
Is killing me.
Inside ball 3.
Jesus H. Christ. What, I gotta just throw it down the middle?
Deshaun Levon throws in the meatball, and this is it for Deshaun Levon, Pete. That one is way out, off the top. Another home run. And 432 feet left field. Yadder's 4th home run and 6th RBI of the season. And I think you've seen all we could see from Deshaun Levon, Pete. Am I right? He's rattled.
So who are you going to go to, though? I mean, there's no...
Yeah.
It's just...
Stacy Staples up here, hitting 424, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs herself. Good power, good contact, feeling well. Motion in the bullpen. Most looking to see who they're going to come back with. And it's going to be the right-hander, Benson Rushmore. Benson Rushmore is feeling fit. He's got the 4-finger, 2-finger slider and the curveball, Pete. He couldn't do worse than Deshaun Levon, who only made it into the 3rd inning. That first pitch is jacked down the left side by Staples.
Yeah, his stats are going to be crap. We're going to be dealing with that for the rest of the season, too.
Curveballs in there 0-2. Let's see what he can do here against Stacy Staples, the catcher. Inside corner, she swings at it. Dexteris picks that one up. He's going to get her at first. 1 down.
Now back, the left fielder, Churl Dangerfield.
Dangerfield hitting 375 on the season, 0 for 1 on the day. Benson Rushmore gets the signal, delivers, curveball, pulls that foul down the right side. 0-1 the count with 1 out. Second pitch in there, misses on the outside corner. 1 apiece. Bottom of the third, it's 4-1. Nemesis, crazy. That one is hit to Laura Franco at first base, who's going to pick it up and run it down herself.
Now batting.
2 down.
Pitcher, Jacob Marshmallow.
Jacob Marshmallow is 1 for 1 with a single earlier today, the pitcher. Usually good power for a pitcher, as is everyone on this team. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Rushmore looking good out there on the mound. Whoa! That one almost got away from him. Goes high, 2-0 the count. With 2 outs, they just need 1 more. That one's right in there, and it's hit deep. LeBoink's running back for it. Oh, it hits the wrong button. Doggone, I can't hit the jump. I missed the jump button every time. He makes it to second with a double, Pete.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Jackie Slam, 0 for 2. Not a lot of speed at second base. Slam takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. The outfield's going to go deep for Slam. Second pitch in there, gets away, and he goes to first for some reason. That one is hit hard into the Beewolves dugout. 2-1 the count with 2 outs. They just need 1 more. Getting ready to throw his 13th pitch. Rushmore puts the arcing curveballer, makes it in for a strike. 2-2. She's a tough out, Jackie Slam. Hey, she gets it, watches it go by, and she didn't like the call, but that doesn't matter.
Coming up in the top of the fourth, Steve Monstour 0 for 1. Laura Franco 1 for 1 with a double, and Billy LeBoink 0 for 1. Marshmallow's thrown 28 pitches going into the 4th inning, 1 strikeout and 1 hit.
Now batting. The catcher.
The Beewolves have had the most called games pitched against them than any other team in the league.
The majority of our games, Pete, 6 out of our 11 games. First pitch in there to Monstour, strike. Second pitch, a strike.
Oh, come on.
Quickly looking at going down, 0-3. There it is. Swings, gets it back to the mound. It hits Marshmallow, who couldn't scoop it up. Sports throws. It almost gets him, but he's safe.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Laura Franco. Pull that speed burst button, buddy. Laura Franco hitting 474 on the season. First one's high, ball 1, 1-0. Not a lot of speed at first base. And with the trailing as they are, they're going to play safe on the base paths. There's a swing.
Gosh.
Franco gets fouls that one off. 2-1.
Oh.
That one's fouled off. 2-2. Laura Franco watches that one come in. It's ball 3, 3-2. Full count to Franco. Allen's inside. Ball 4. Franco walks. The Beewolves with 2 people on base and no outs. Billy LeBoink stepping in.
He's 0 for 1 on the day. Likes a high pitch. No out. This is a good offensive situation, Pete. They should be confident here. 1-0 the count. The Beewolves could turn things around. 1 swing of the bat could tie this game up. Second pitch inside corner. Strike. 1 apiece. That one's in there and it's hit hard to left field, Pete. It's going back, back, back. Out of here. The game is tied. Wow. Billy LeBoink comes through. Just barely makes it over the wall. 433 feet. His 4th RBI of the season. 3rd home run. And what timing, Pete. Come on, Beewolves.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Tied it up. Still nobody out. Freddie Knox, the second baseman. There goes Marshmallow.
When's the last time we've seen a pitcher leave the game? Because of
we
our
were
offense?
just commenting. But they're not wasting time. Marshmallow's getting yanked, and they're bringing in Binky Stevens. Binky Stevens has a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a forkball. He's got better than average velocity. He doesn't have much junk, but he has excellent accuracy. And he's coming in to relieve Jacob Marshmallow. Maybe one of the reasons why Marshmallow doesn't have very many. That's in the gap. That's a single. All right, Freddie Knox with a single into right field. Still nobody out.
Come on, Beewolves. Come on, Beewolves. Bertha Banks up here. 7th in the order, 0 for 1 of the day. Hitting a lowly 150. The pressure's on now. First pitch, she takes in there for a strike. Second pitch, and there goes Knox. Oh, but she pops it up. Knox going to have to come back.
Oh, no.
Caught, and he slides back in. 1 out.
the center fielder.
Magic Moore, the center fielder. 1 out. Bertha Banks popped up to the the second baseman. Magic Moore's 0 for 1, hitting 185.
Throws it away. Go.
That's in the right field. And Freddie Knox, is it Knox? No. I don't know who it is. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Base runner at second. 1 out. That's in the gap.
Uh-oh. Coming home. Out. Oh. Caught there, Pete. Good win for the lead and wasn't fast enough.
No. Almost got there. 2.
Ooh, almost thrown out. Coming back. Benson Rushmore, the pitcher up there, taking his first pitch. Hits it back past the mound, Pete. That gets into center field. And he's raking his way around to third. He's got to slide in. And he's caught, Pete. Boy, they cannot run the bases. Oh.
Base running errors again get them, but they get 3. So coming up in the bottom of the 4th, Jock Sports, Javier Hatier, and Hito Munchada. Sports 2 for 2 with a home run. Hatier 2 for 2 with a double. Munchada 1 for 1. 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, and 3 RBIs. Hitting 400, 5 home runs, and 12 RBIs. Jock Sports, the shortstop. And he's been out there playing defense like a crazy man, too. He fouls that one off along the first baseline. 0-1. That one's outside. Evens up the count at 1-1. That's inside. Ball 2. 2-1. Low, ball 3. 3-1. This is a hitter's pitch. Got to be careful with Jock Sports here. He pops that one up. And Franco's out in the foul territory, and she makes the catch for the first out. Jock Sports down. Hoche, the second baseman, hitting 372. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a double. And Bertha Banks pulls that one right out of the air for the second out. And Hito Munchada 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. He likes the high pitch, Munchada. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Allen's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's fouled off along the third baseline. Munchada's in the hole, 0-2. We got ourselves a game here. Beewolves and Nemesis knotted up at 4 in the bottom of the 4th. Munchada takes that pitch for a called ball. Ball 1. 1-2. That's, just a little flare into center field. And Munchada picks up a single. A 2-out single in the bottom of the 4th. First baseman Mash Taters. Taters is hitting 255 with 4 home runs. Moonshot at first. Allen's outside, ball 1. Moonshot at first base does not have a lot of speed. Allen's popped up behind home plate and back out of play. 1-1. Rushmore's thrown 26 pitches. Make that 27. It's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mash Taters. 2 outs. Allen's fouled off along the third baseline. 1-2. Fooled him completely, and Taters offers but misses. Goes down on strikes for the third out. Hanley Dexteris, Buster Biggs, and Monstour going to get a chance at Binky Stevens, who threw 6 pitches and gave up 3 hits. Game's knotted up at 4. Beewolves with 6 hits, and the Nemesis with 10. Nemesis have committed 2 errors on the day. Dexteris is 0 for 2, hitting .213 on the season. The first one's in there for a called strike. That one's along the third baseline into the outfield, and Dexteris is going to push it for. No, come on.
Boy, we can't run extra base, Pete. They won't make it in time. For some reason, they always get thrown out. Man, it's frustrating.
We're gonna have to play more conservative.
Buster Biggs here. Power takes first pitch for a strike, 0-1 the count. I would have thought so too, Pete. Down the line, Second pitch, ball. That one's inside, but it's going to land in right field. Yader picks it up. They hold him up to first for a single, Pete, and they're hitting the ball.
Now batting.
Yeah, I'm liking that. I think, yeah, they're getting their timing back. Steve Monstour 1 for 2 with a single. He's hitting 250. 1 out. Runner at first base. Ball 1. Pitch out. Keep this runner close to.
There he goes for second. He's gonna be caught.
Oh,
2
come
outs.
on.
We got to be conservative, Pete.
He's one of the fastest guys on our team, for crying out loud.
We got to be. We just want to get this.
Now
Yeah.
batting.
Laura Franco up now, 1 for 1 with a double walk. She's locked in and fit, Pete. That's good
Okay.
to see. We got
Okay.
Binky Stevens is rattled here. Goes outside on her. She's got to be patient with her pitches there. First pitch. Oh, she swings at it even though it was way high, and that's out number 3.
I'm having some lag issues. Javi Yatter, Stacy Staples, and Terrell Dangerfield. Then we get a look at Benson Rushmore. He's thrown 29 pitches. He's got 2 strikeouts and given up 2 hits.
Now batting.
The A-minus Javier comes up 1 for 2 on the day with a home run and an RBI. Likes the outside pitch, and Benson Rushmore getting ready to throw number 30 to him. Oh, hits him in the hip and gets him to first base. I don't know if that was on purpose or
The catcher.
his mojo just went down.
Staples.
Stacy Staples 1 for 2 with a single. Now Benson Rushmore's accuracy is way in the tank after that one. But it gets that one in there for a strike, 0-1 the count. Not much speed at first base, not much to worry about. That one she jacks in the gap, Pete, and that's going to be multiple bases. And they're coming around third. The play is coming home, but it's not going to be in time. That ball's just rolling flat. And it's 5-4 Nemesis. And we may have seen all we're going to see from Rushmore. A hit batter and a double. Yep, they're motioning to the bullpen. Rushmore's tense. Here comes Tats Belfour, who throws the 4-finger slider and the curveball. And the Beewolves got to hope to get back into this game. But he misses in that first one, 1-0 the count. Bottom of the 5th, low pressure. That one gets in there for a strike. 1 apiece with a runner at second base, no outs. That one just misses outside for ball 2, 2-1. That one way high, ball 3, 3-1, and he's walk prone. That one makes it in there for a strike, full count. He's getting ready to throw 6 pitches to 1 batter. Looking it over carefully. Swings and gets that one. Dexteris picks it up, gets the lead runner. Probably could have gone to third.
The pitcher, Binky Stevens.
Binky Stevens batting 1,000 on the season. I don't know how. First pitch misses inside ball 1, 1-0 the count. That one makes it in there for a strike, 1 apiece. 1 out. Swing and a miss on the slider outside, strike. Oh, it's not a slider, it's curveball. Oh, and he hits that one hard to left field, Pete. And it's going to make it in there for another double. What is with these Nemesis? How many doubles is that today? 3, 4?
Now batting. The center fielder.
Jackie Slam up 0 for 3 of the day, but she's juiced. The outfield's going to play deep for her. That one misses inside ball 1, 1-0 the count. 6-4 Nemesis. Strike makes it in there, 1 apiece. Belfour delivers on that one. It's a slider popped up down the left side. It's going to drift foul before Biggs can get there. 1-2. She's a tough out, as we know. Misses high on that one. Ball 2. 2-2. The runner at second base. 6-4. 1 out in the bottom. She punishes that one down the right side. It's foul as well. Slam's looking to put one over the wall. And she hits that one past Dexteris into left field. Another double, Pete. Another double. Even though the outfield was playing back for her, she makes that one in a second. And it's a hitting clinic. Even though the Beewolves are doing well, the Nemesis are just crushing it. Jock Sports 2 for 3 with a home run and a single with a fast runner at second. That one goes right back to the mound, and no one's going to get it in time. And he's safe, Pete. Runners in the corner, still with 1 out. This is a nightmare. Oh, geez. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Hopefully hitting into a double play. That one's hit down the line. It's going to be foul. 0-1 the count. Second one's inside check swing, ball 1. One apiece. Out infield's playing the double play. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 and 2. Hopefully get one more here. Pops that one up behind the plate. It's going back, but it's going to be foul off the net. 1 and 2 the count still. Anticipated that one. It's going right to Knox, who tries to go to first. He gets the one out. One more to go. Here comes Hito Moonshada. 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. And the outfield's going to go deep. No, they're not going to go deep. Strike 1. There they go. Now the outfield goes deep. Outside corner, he pushes that one foul. 0 and 2. One more left to end this side. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and he breaks the bat over his knee. Ugh.
Coming up, Billy LeBoink, Freddie Knox, and Bertha Banks. Going to face Binky Stevens, who's thrown 16 pitches and given up 6 hits. Nemesis with 14 hits
Now batting, the right
and
fielder,
7 runs.
Billy LeBoink.
2 innings with 3 runs.
Yep. Billy LeBoink hitting 250. He's got a home run on the day, 3-run home run. There's a smash that's in the gap between third and short. LeBoink with a single.
Now batting,
As long as he doesn't get caught stealing, we're good.
Freddie Knox.
Freddie
Yeah,
Knox,
yeah.
1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. I don't think you have to worry about LeBoink at first there. He's not doesn't have that much speed. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch high. Ball 1, I'm sorry. 1 apiece. Top of the 6-7 for Nemesis. That one's outside, ball 2. Good eye by Knox there, who's being patient with his pitches. That one's in there for a strike. 2 apiece. See what happens here. One's in there. He hits defensively into the double play. Yep.
There you go.
The third baseman,
Bertha Banks, 0 for 2, hitting 143 on the season. She might as well not even freaking swing the bat. There's a shot. Single. There you go. I guess that's the key, is you got to badmouth them.
Yeah. I got to insult her a little bit. She
Yeah.
needs it. Magic Moore comes out. Contact against left-handers. He's 1 for 2 with a single, but he's facing a right-hander, so we'll see. Bertha Banks feeling good at first base there. That one drifts inside for strike. Wow, I thought that was inside. 0-1 the count. That one's low, ball 1. Good patience by Magic Moore with 2 outs. He reaches out and jams that one. It's dropped. It's dropped by first base, and he picks it up. Hautier doesn't get him in time, Pete. And he's on base.
All right, Tats Bell for the relief pitcher steps in. Men up first and second with 2 outs. There's a shot. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Come on. 3 outs. Javier Yautier just pulled off a play that is unreal. Mashed Taters, Javier, and Stacy Staples. They're going to do something, and Ted Belfour's pitching. 0 for 3. These Mashed Taters is 0 for 3. He's tense, fit, hitting 250 with 4 home runs. And look at that. A shot right up the middle into the outfield. Center fielder Magic Moore picks it up and gets it in quickly to hold him to a single. Javier, 1 for 2, hit a home run, got an RBI, was hit by a pitch. He likes the outside pitch. He's hitting 234 on the season. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1.
Great grab by Bertha Banks at third, and she gets him in time. 1 down.
Now batting,
Again, I got a lot of lag there.
Stacy Staples.
Stacy Staples, 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Hitting 429. Takes the first pitch from Balfour for a called strike. Strike 1. That's outside. Ball 1. 1-1. Runner at second. 1 out. That's in there for called second strike. Staples is in the hole. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Staples goes down swinging.
Now batting,
2 outs. Runner at second. Terrell Dangerfield, the center fielder. He's 0 for 3 on the day, but he's hitting 300 on the season. So he can still be a danger there. Allen's fouled off along the third baseline. Out of play. 0-1. Allen's fouled off again along the third baseline. 0-2, and Dangerfield is quickly in the hole. 0-2. Allen's low. Ball 1. Nemesis with a 7-4 lead Oh, there's a shot to straightaway right field. And LeBoink makes the catch to retire the sides. 1-2-3 for the Nemesis. Top of the 7th, Hanley Dexteris 1 for 3, Buster Biggs 1 for 3, and Steve Monstour 2 for 3. Binky Stevens has thrown 28 pitches and given up 8 hits. Beewolves with 11 hits to the Nemesis 17.
And the Dexteris, I think he had one. I was looking away for a second there. Ball 1-0 the count. Top of the 7th inning, 7-4 Nemesis. Smashes that one into the gap on the left side. That's going to be a single. Dangerfield pulls it in. Way to go, Dexteris. Get back in there, man. His mojo just went up, Pete.
There you go. There you go. Buster Biggs is 10th. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Hitting .267. He's got 2 home runs and 2 RBIs. Hanley Dexteris over at first base. Biggs takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a smash into center field. That's going to be a single. And the Beewolves have runners at first and second with no outs.
All right, man. They're putting the ball to the bat to the ball. Steve Monstour, the backup catcher, hitting 2 for 3 with 2 singles today, Pete. A lot of good stuff going on here. No outs still. That one's up high, but it's a strike to Monstour. 0-1 the count. Second pitch in there. He sits that down the third base side, and they're going to hold up. But it's a single, Pete. The bases are loaded with no outs.
And Alora Franco stepping to the back. Come on,
yes, baby.
Franco.
Put us ahead.
One.
One swing of the bat could end up winning this game, Pete.
The bases are loaded for Alora Franco. Quickly, the count is evened up 1-1. Allen's in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-1. That's fouled off into the dugout along the first baseline. 2-2. That one was low. Ball 3, 3-2. And there's a shot to deep left field. It's off the wall.
Hold up. Yes.
And 2 runs score, making it 7-6 Nemesis with no outs.
And 2 for 3 is Billy LeBlanc. He's locked in, and there goes Binky Stevens. Babette Walkman's going to come in here to try and save things from the Nemesis. She throws the forefinger, the curveball, and the changeup. She's a composed pitcher, Pete, but she's got a lot of work cut out for her with no outs, high pressure situation. And here is, and he swings a day early, LeBlanc, on that. He was a little too eager. Good contact hitter. That one just up high, ball 1 apiece. That one's in there. Smashes it to right field, Pete. It's going deep.
Go.
The runner's going from third. He could have had a double on that. He's at first for some reason, but 2 runs come in, Pete. What?
I'm happy about the 2 runs because I saw that one runner stop at third. I'm like, no.
I did too.
Freddie Knox, 1 for 3 with a single. Still no outs. Runner at first base. LeBoink just picked up 2 more RBIs. That one's low. Ball 1. And there's a bunt. That was foul. 1-1. That's high. Ball 2, 2-1. Freddie Knox is hitting 182 on the season. That one's inside. 3-1. No outs. That's a shot. To Manchuda.
Moonchaka.
Moonchaka. All right, we're back to
Bertha Banks. I'll take it for you, Pete. Bertha Banks takes first pitch there for a strike. And she's 1 for 3 on the day. Takes a strike and then a ball. 1 apiece, 2 outs there at the top of the 7th. The Beewolves have gained the lead, Pete. 8-7, but that's right in the hands of sports number 3. Whew.
Yes, sir. Babette Walkman, Jackie Slam, and Jock Sports going to look at Tats Belfort, who's thrown 36 pitches. He's got 2 strikeouts and giving up 4 hits. We really got to lock this down. We got.
Pitcher, Babette.
All right.
Now batting, Memori Aoshima.
Coming in for Babette Walkman is Memori Aoshima, a pinch-hitting catcher. Aoshima's hitting .375 with no home runs and no RBIs.
I think we're changing Balfour here too.
Okay.
Hmm.
Dusty Winder should still be there, right?
Yeah, he's there.
But I was going to say, but his stamina might not be.
Well, he doesn't need to pitch that long, though.
Dusty Winder.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I switched him, and you're pitching. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Let's pitch in there. Strike one to Memorial Yoshima. Winder comes in relief of Balfour to try and lock things up defensively here for the Beewolves. They'll go with their closer. If not the next inning, then in the ninth. 1-1 the count. That one goes up high, but it's a strike, and Aoshima has yet to swing the bat. 1-2 the count. Throws a curveball. She swings it that time, pulls it right down the foul. 1-2 to Aoshima. Inside, she swings at that one. Knox is going to scoop it up at second base and whip it over to Franco for that first out. The Thor tie.
The center fielder.
Jack-
Yes, sir.
Jackie slams 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI off of that one, and the outfield's going to go back. Outfield's going to go back on her. They're shallow right now. Dexteris can't catch a ball very often, and he knocks that one down and pushes it away as usual. And Slam makes it to first. Jock Sports is 3 for 4, Pete, and the outfield's going deep. There's a lot of speed at first base. First pitch in there, strike one. 1-1 the count. High pressure situation now as the Nemesis are threatening to get back in there. There goes the runner, and she's going to make it because that pitch got past Monstour. And now the fast runner at second base with 1 out. No more double play. That one's fouled off by Sports. Still 1-2. Inside corner, that one's going right to Knox, who's going to grab it. Oh, and he couldn't get it to second and tight.
Now batting.
Javier Hotier 2 for 4 with a double and a single. The outfield going back for him as well. They need 1 more out, Pete. 1 more out. Inside swing and a miss on that changeup. Good pitch there by... There, check swing, strike 2. 0-2 the count. We'll see what happens here. Dusty Winder gets that slider on the inside corner, and he's upset and then gets out of the side, Pete. Way to go.
Whoop. All right. Mamori Aoshima is going to be replaced by Lawrence Whipple, the closing pitcher. Whipple has an ERA of 4.5, a whip of 1.8. He's got 3 strikeouts on the season. He's neutral, feeling fit. He's got a little bit better than average velocity. He's got a little bit less than average junk, and his accuracy can struggle at times. He's got a 4-seam fastball and a slider. Coming up in the top of the 8th, he's going to be looking at Magic Moore, who's 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Dusty Winder, first at bat, and Hanley Dexteris, who's 2 for 4. All right, come on, let's get a couple more runs. Let's put this thing out of reach now, boys. Magic Moore, 1 for 3 with a single, hitting 207 with a home run and 2 RBIs. He's got great connection against left-handed pitchers, which works out great because the new pitcher is left-handed. But a smash to Taters, who grabs it and takes it himself.
Dusty Winder, is he going to bat?
I think so, right? Because we're running out of pitchers.
Yeah, unless we think the closer could do the last 2, but I don't know if he could.
Right.
Okay.
Right, I guess. Okay. All right.
Dusty Winder, left-hander. Woo! That one's way inside. Good eye.
What was that?
I don't know.
Why did it do that?
1-0 the count. That one's in there for ball. 2-0 the count. That one's in the middle. He hits that right to Taters. It's the hit the grounder to Taters game for 2 outs.
The shortstop.
Hanley Dexteris, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. His batting average is up to 245, and he's not tense anymore. He's feeling neutral and fit. Takes that first pitch for a called strike. 2 outs in the top of the 8th.
Oh, no.
Shot up the middle. It's to Jock Sports. Picks it up, makes the throw to Tatters to retire the side. 1-2-3. Due up in the bottom of the 8th. Hito Moonshada, 2 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Mash Taters, 1 for 4 with a strikeout. And Javi Yetter, 1 for 3 with a home run and hit by a pitch. Winder threw 13 pitches. He's got a strikeout. And I think he's given up 1 hit. Moonshada. He likes the high pitch, Moonshada. Hitting 340 with 4 home runs, 9 RBIs on the season. That's fouled off along the third baseline into the dugout. 0-1. Bottom of the 8th, Beewolves with a 1-run lead. That one's high. Ball 1. Evens up the count at 1. 1-1. Beewolves 8, Nemesis 7. There's a shot. Oh, just outside of that diving person, Freddie Knox. for a clean single. Mashed Taters, the first baseman, is tense. 1 for 4. He got a single today. He's hitting .265 with 4 home runs and 7 RBIs. It's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No outs. That one's low, ball 1. No outs, runner at first. Pitch, swing and a miss by Mashed Taters. He's in the hole, 1-2. The runner at first did not have there's a shot to straightaway center field. Magic Moore is under it, makes the catch, and gets the ball in quickly, keeping the runner at first. The runner at first does not have a lot of speed and is a good candidate for a double play if we can get around. Javi Yatter's 1 for 3 on the day, although he made that one count. It was a home run. So it's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 0-1. It's outside. 1-1. Yatter's hitting .229 on the season with 4 home runs.
Get him. Got him. Out of the side, Pete. Double play. Way to go. Hit down the line to third base. Bertha Banks got the second and first.
Yes, sir. Coming up at the top of the night, Buster Biggs 2 for 4. Steve Monstour 3 for 4. Alora Franco 2 for 3 with a double. 2 doubles and a walk.
I had to take a screenshot of that, Pete.
Buster Biggs.
Thought we tuned into the wrong game here. Buster Biggs. Go for whoa! That one just missed Buster Biggs' giant face. Want to know the count? That one's in there for a strike. 1 apiece. That was not nice either. Buster Biggs has just the right size face. 2-1 the count. That one's in there and Biggs hits it down the left side, but Sports picks it up, throws him out. 1 down. Come on, Beewolves. Let's add some offense.
Let's go. Steve Monstour 3 for 4 with 3 singles, hitting .333, a home run and an RBI on the season. Boy, he really stepped up today. 3 for 4. Takes the first pitch for a called ball. Ball 1. 1-0. There's a shot down the right field. Just foul.
Left field.
Next to seeing it. Left field, sorry. That one's a low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2. 1 out in the top of the 9th. That one was low. Count is full. 3-2. And Monstour gets a walk. So the Beewolves have a runner at first with 1 out.
Come on, Franco. Get your first home run here. Laura Franco up to play high-pressure situation. Pitches in there. Ooh, she wanted it. She was a little late, though. Swing and a miss, 0-1 the count. Just 1 out. She reaches out and pushes that one down the line, and it's fair. They're going to get 1. Oh, they get the lead runner, but don't get the double play.
Billy LeBoy 3 for 4. He's got a home run, 2 singles, 5 RBIs on the day. Boy, this has been a big day for the Beewolf offense. There's a shot to the second base to Autier. Over to Taters to retire the side. Coming up in the bottom of the 9th, Stacy Staples, Churl Dangerfield, and Lawrence Wimple. Dusty Winder's thrown 23 pitches. He's got a strikeout and given up 2 hits. I don't know. I think we go with the closer.
I think we do, Pete. Stacy Staples up 2 for 4 with a double single. And it looks like they're motioning to the bullpen. That's right, Pete. We're going to see the closer come in, and hopefully Smack Avery could come in, Pete, and become the hero here.
I got a pitch still. Oh, you got to kid me.
Good velocity and great stamina. He is ready for this, Pete. He throws a 4-finger and the curveball. And Staples switches over to the right side to face him. First pitch misses high. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Bottom of the 9th inning. Second one makes it in there for a strike. 1 apiece. The crowd here sweating bullets, and so are we. That one almost hits her hands. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Staples looking at him. Gets his delivers it in there. She pulls it hard. Left. Foul. 2-2.
Oh, no.
That one gets away from him. Ball 3. Full count to Stacy Staples. Swings, gets that one down the line, but Avery's going to pick that up himself and throw it over to first. Franco, 1 down, Pete. As long as he doesn't throw a home run pitch. Churl Dangerfield comes up and he's tense, 0 for 4 in the day, and that, not surprisingly, he gets pulled. And they're going with the pinch hitter, Gabby Gagnes. She doesn't have great power, but she's a good contact hitter with good speed. standing in the right-handed box. The first pitch to her is inside, strike. Thought that was a little bit too inside, but it's 0-1 the count to her with 1 out. And the Beewolves are starting to get some confidence. Oh, Knox just misses that one. And she's going to make it to first base. Good call for the pinch hitter there. Now Avery's hoping to get Lawrence Wimple to hit into a double play. Although Wimple really jacked that ball last time he was up, but they're going to pull him. And they're bringing in Brian Pickleford, who's a little bit tense. Good contact against right-handers, even though Avery's a left-hander. And we'll see what they could do here against Pickleford. Check swing strike, inside corner 0-1. Second pitch is a strike, 2. 0-2 the count. Third pitch popped up. Oh, and it's going to go into the Beewolves dugout. Foul, still 0-2 with 1 out. Let's see what Avery does here. He hits it deep to left field. Biggs is going back for it. He's going back. He's calling him. He makes the catch for out number 2. And the Beewolves, Pete, need 1 more out. They need 1 more out. And unfortunately, it's Jackie Slam, who's 2 for 5 with a double single RBI. If she gets a double here, that ties the game up. So Avery's got to be careful pitching to Jackie Slam. Check swing ball 1. The outfield's going to play deep on Ms. Slam, as they should. Check swing outside corner. That one makes it 1 apiece with 2 outs, bottom of the 9th here in Hawaii. That one check swing strike 2, Pete, and he's 1 away, but she's a tough out, so he's got to throw it to get her chasing. She chases it, Pete. That goes right to Dexteris, who's going to throw her out at first. The Beewolves beat him. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Pete. Holy cow. We were behind multiple times. These guys finally showed up and played offense. They finally came to play, and they took down the top team, and it felt good.
It did. Woo! That was a tight one. That was a tight one.
Boy, they jumped out first, like they should. They got that first run in the top of the second, and then the Nemesis answered with 3. And we're thinking, here we go again. And then the Nemesis get 4. And then unexpectedly, the Beewolves get 3 in the 4th, tying it up. And then the Nemesis jump out 3 more and make it 7. But the Beewolves have the best inning of their season in the 7th inning when they put 4 on the board, end up winning it 8-7 with 16 hits to 18. The Nemesis had 3 errors. I don't care.
I don't either. I'll take it. I'm very happy with it. I mean, Dexter is 2 for 5, Biggs 2 for 5, Monstour 3 for 4, 2 for 4 for Franco, 3 for 5 for LeBlanc. I mean, this is what we wanted.
Look, yeah, I mean,
we're finally getting the hitting.
The only people who went 0 for on the day were the pitchers. Levon goes 0 for 1, Balfour goes 0 for 1, Windriver goes 0 for 1. Everyone else got a hit today, Pete.
Yeah.
Monstour got 3 of them. LeBlanc got 3 of them.
Yeah.
LeBlanc got 5 RBIs.
Yeah, he hit the 3-run home run, and then he came up big with the bases loaded, I think.
This was the Billy LeBlanc.
He hit a double, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over at the Nemesis, Jackie Slam was 2 for 6, Sports was 3 for 5, Hutier 2 for 5, Moonshot 3 for 5, and then the rest of it was just Staples 2 for 5, Marshmallow. The pitcher was 2 for 2.
Yeah, Jock Sports 3 for 5 with 1 run, 3 RBIs. I mean, he was playing great at shortstop.
Yeah.
But that they played a game that you would think they'd win with 7 runs, but it wasn't to be. On the mound, Pete.
I was not very happy with the way our pitchers played. I kind of wish we would have got.
I should say Deshaun Levon
struggled.
Right? I mean, Deshaun Levon struggled. 2 innings, 8 hits off him, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 2 home runs off him. From there, it wasn't bad.
No. 6 strikeouts, which is good. Across 5 pitchers.
Yeah.
1 walk. Yeah, I mean Levon with 4 earned. Rushmore had 2 earned, and Balfour with 1. But yeah, not bad.
Balfour gets the win.
I think we I'll take it. Whatever.
And Avery the save. Avery the Savory.
He's got 2 on the season. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Stevens gets the loss. Yeah, I mean, I think the key was we were patient. The Beewolves were patient in the box.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they weren't afraid to take pitches. They weren't afraid to go to a two strike count and still take pitches. You know, rather than jumping on the next pitch that looked close.
And they're right. And they're getting their mojo back too. I think this will help turn things around. Some of these batters are maybe not tense anymore, and it's showing on the leaders there, Pete.
Yeah, first star of the game, Billy LeBoink, 3 for 5 with a home run. He had 5 RBIs and scored a run himself.
Jock Sports for the Nemesis, of course, he had a star game. The A-plus shortstop went 3 for 5 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and a run.
And then rounding out the top 3, Alora Franco, once again, the Beewolf first base person, was 2 for 4. She had 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs. And yeah, she's got the power to go deep. She's up to an A-minus now.
Yeah.
She's an A-minus player. And, boy, she's just been a great addition to this team. Every game she's hitting extra base hits.
Yeah.
Double, triple. I mean, she's got to be leading the team in extra base hits.
They broke the bank for her, but it was something they really needed.
Yeah. I mean, Kobe Kingman got off to a poor start, but Tommy G had 8 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 great catch, and 3 strikeouts, 47% contribution. I had 8 hits, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 1 great catch, 3 strikeouts, and a bean batter, and 53%. And yes, I beaned him intentionally.
You're a monster. Well,
I am.
Post-game show here. What's that?
I'm Steve Monster.
Yeah. Wow. That was nice.
Yeah.
Second win of the season coming against a first-place team like that, putting up 8 runs. Like you said, I mean, defensively they could have been a little bit stronger, but I think we got our backs put against the wall with Levon's performance early game. The relievers came in and kind of held it together against a really tough-hitting team. But the difference was, the Beewolves finally showed up to hit the ball and capitalized on their opportunity. There's a lot of mistakes still. I mean, a lot of guys got thrown out stealing or going for that extra base. Who knows what the score would have been then, but
right. But we figured it out, and we realized, you know what? Let's just play conservative. Let's stop trying to, stretch it or push it, or let's just play conservative. And I think that worked out to our benefit as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is good, and I credit both of us too, because once they got up 4-1, it was real easy to just go, okay, that's it. And they just jumped out to set. It was like 7-1, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah. It was sick.
No, because I think we hit the 3-run homer and then tied it up at 4.
Right. Yeah, it was tied at 4. Then they went 7-4.
Yeah, and it was real easy to start going, oh man, here we go again, because we're hitting it right to the shortstop.
Right.
3 up, 3 down, right to.
But they didn't quit. You never quit.
No, they didn't.
And it paid off. Well, we're going to be leaving Hawaii, but just in case we wanted to catch a Burners game before we left town, maybe we'll just simulate this next game, the Freedom and the Crocodons, and leave it there. So why don't you tell me, Pete, the Freedom traveled to Houston to play the Crocs. You want to tell me the score of that one real quick?
Sure. Freedom jump out to an early lead and hold on to win 3-2.
So right now, the way things stand, we're tied with the Hot Corners, Pete.
Yes, we are 2-10, but they're 8 games out. We're only 5 now. So
yeah, we were 6 back. We closed the gap by a full game against these Nemesis.
Yeah, and like you were saying, I think the big thing is, and this is the thing that gets me, is we have a game like this, you get kind of excited, you think, okay, the batting averages are going to start going up, and then the next game we play, just horrible, just completely horrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
so I don't want to get too excited, because we got to be able to sustain this for a bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to go really quick to our lineup, and I don't see anyone tense. For the first time, Hanley Dexteris is not tense. No one on the bench is tense. Now the Benson Rushmore's tense. Deshaun Levon is completely rattled. We got some guys sucking wind out there on the mound, but we have 3 people: Monstour, Franco, and LeBoink, who are all locked in.
Oh, good.
So,
well, I'm just looking at this. Alora Franco's hitting, her batting average is .455.
wow.
Steve Monstour, his batting average is up to .333. Gina Torrens is at .326. Ruby Green's at .304. Billy LeBoink, .279. Buster Biggs, .277. Yeah, so I mean, one game. What a difference one game makes,
That's exciting. That's exciting. Our next game is going to be back home as we host the Houston Jacks for the first time. Let's take a look at the schedule there. Yeah, we're back home against. It's actually a home stand, Pete. Back in Phoenix for a while, and we're facing the Jacks, followed by the Blowfish in town, and then the Burners.
Okay.
So yeah,
we
maybe
haven't seen these guys yet, have we?
No,
haven't seen any of these.
No. Yeah, in fact, I mean the Nemesis are the only team we've played twice thus far. So the next team will play twice. We play back to back again. The Herbisaurs out in the Seattle area, and then we see the Warblers again. But wow. So I mean,
Yeah.
We'll see if we have time. Maybe we'll catch a Burners game here in Hawaii before we leave to see what we can expect. If not, then we'll just see you back in Phoenix. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, until then, good night, everybody. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're cheerfully saying, get out of here.
And we can't wait to see you soon. Bye.
Yeah.